people work jobs every day, jobs that they hate every day, just to one day be able to retire and get a little bit of land or get when they're about to die. To all my haters, you ain't all lie. You talk slick, but you ain't all lie. Hey, what's up, everybody? So I'm back again. This time I got MacDonald, Fake Woke, and I'm excited because I heard a lot about this one, and I finally get some time to actually do it. So let's hop right into it.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. And
off the rip, facts. What he said about Cardi B, what he said about rap pushing drugs, that's a fact. You know, I'm 27, and I remember when, you know, just not too long ago, I'd say about 4 or 5 years ago, when Molly was introduced a lot in rap songs, and I remember how everybody started to do that, you know, and it was a trend from the rappers, and it's like people talk about it, but not enough, you know, so that's a good point he made, good point.
Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, because you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew the
And I always speak that they never really freed the slaves. We're enslaved by technology now. We're enslaved by just social media. People work jobs every day, jobs that they hate every day, just to one day be able to retire and get a little bit of land or get when they're about to die. And it's like that, to me, that's the American dream, you know. It's the problem with that is, like, there's nothing wrong with working for what you want in life, but the problem with that is there's people at the top who don't have to do none of that and can pass things down to their kids while you go through all this hard labor just to finally get a piece of the pie before you die. Slavery never stopped, man. Look how many people are incarcerated. I'm pretty sure America has like the highest incarceration rate. There's clearly a problem here, and he's speaking on that. Like people are so focused on social media, so focused on, you know, the wrong things. They don't even understand how certain rights that they have is just taken away. I mean, how are we not slaves? We have to pay for fishing permits. Like, think about that. Before we know it, we're gonna have to start. Well, we already pay for water, right? Things that came free once upon a time ago, and half the time, the things we eat and drink ain't even natural because they're doing stuff to it. I'm gonna hop back into this. He's going in.
race war would be the game they need to play. For people to pick teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old, same songs. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving.
And I've spoke on this before also, which with Black Lives Matter, just it's once again, it's not a genuine organization, whatever it is, is not. I could name 20 stories right now that have happened. I can name a story that happened, two stories that recently happened in Harlem with a black woman getting attacked, and another one just got murdered. Like just real messed up, heinous acts, and I haven't heard a thing from this Black Lives Matter at all. It seems like they're only used when it's time for big media to cause more separation, just like a lot of stuff. So, once again, he's hitting a lot of points that I agree with completely.
With food in my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old, same songs. They so fake woke. Don't care about your feelings. Use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase. But you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy. Say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety.
I feel like one of the first things people need to focus on is why aren't more rappers, celebrities, period, speaking on the effects of drugs on people, and stuff like the lean, the just so much drugs, the pill popping, all this. Where are the celebrities that are going against? Why is it okay to rap about stuff like that? Why are corporations funding and pushing and marketing stuff like that? Can someone answer that for me? Like, why are we not rebelling against that?
Bring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How we let them make praying a microaggression. Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding. But everything else that I said is right. They so fake woke, facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke, same old, same songs. They so fake woke, facts don't care about your feelings.
Okay, so that was MacDonald, fake woke, and he touched on a lot. He spoke on a lot. Y'all already know, if y'all been subscribed to this channel, how I feel about the race bait and all the fake stuff that come with that. People just gotta, once again, and I'm speaking to the individual person that's gonna watch this video, is it's on you, literally on you, to be that change you want to see. Your actions cause a ripple effect in this world. For example, yesterday, I'm at my mother's house, and I'm shoveling, and this one guy, older guy, I want to say he was Italian, right? He come out of his house and he just starts kind of staring at me, right, as he gets ready to walk to his car, and I'm just shoveling. He comes closer, but he's giving me a nasty look with like a smirk on his face, and I say to him, how you doing? Doesn't say anything. Looks right at me, just like this, like, why are you talking to me? Look. I said, all right. I said, are you okay? He said, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, all right. Excuse me. I'm like, all right. And then as he walked to his car, I said, well, you have a nice day too. And once again, he just looked at me. And we got to realize, like, that could have, depending on the person I am, like, if I was I could have let that affect me to the point where I'm like, you know what? Screw white people, screw that. I could have let it affect me in that way, right? But I'm better than that. I grew up around all type of people. I have all type of friends. So I knew that it was that person. You get what I'm saying? And we're constantly being tested by people from all type of backgrounds and all type of different environments. Our character is constantly being tested, and we don't want to pass down these negative frequencies. We want to take situations like that, and we got to humble ourselves to realize that's that person's problem. But that's not. I'm not going to put everybody in a box like that, especially where I come from, where, you know, because in my mom's neighborhood where she lives, it's more like higher class. Like, you know, people have more money on that side, right? More people own houses, things like that. Where I'm from, nah, it's not really like that. So I'm used to more of a unity, you know? And I would never judge my people off of an experience I went through with some idiot, you know, who's just judging me for whatever reason. You know, so we're going to go through these experiences, humans, but once again, like I said, it's about us at the end of the day, individually, how we choose to see things. You know, people are closed-minded because of the way they grew up. Instead of judging that person, try to sit there and actually talk to them and help them understand certain things, right? So that's just to speak on the race part too. And when it comes to the drug parts, these corporations, the drug part, these corporations are ridiculous. These rappers are ridiculous. You know, I'm happy Tom's getting the attention that he deserves, because this stuff needs to be heard. And I'm going to speak more on this more and more as I continue with more videos. But y'all subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Share this video. Make sure you hit the like button and salute. The people that I've seen in here, yeah, you have certain ones, as soon as they see me smile, they light up like, okay, it's safe. You know what I'm saying? So well, I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think that's about? Why people seem so just unconfident, head down, timid? Yeah.
What it is we have to start that foundation. It starts with us. It's like they're so used to people that look like us, got a do-rag going, got dreads. They're used to us being negative. They're used to us being on some negative energy, to where when we approach them positively, it's like, oh, they got their guards up, kind of. Because, like, what are you saying hi to me for? What you saying good morning to me for? You trying to set me up? You trying to lie me? You trying to do something crazy? We took care of the elders took care of us. That's just how it went. Now it's a reverse. Now it's just the elders see us and it's like, oh, they out there with them garbage, what they doing, community service, but they in trouble, what they, you know, we doing this by choice. Early in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, we got up earlier than this. So it's just, we gotta break that cycle and get back to the elders trust us, we trust the elders, and it's just not on some, oh, it's corny, you got the old people. No, it's not corny, just, you know, how that open them lines of communication, take it from there. You know, start with us though. The housing workers ain't even do all of this.
And it'll look way better when we're done, I guarantee you.
Absolutely.
Guarantee you. All y'all gotta do is pick up your alcohol, man. Y'all don't gotta leave this all out here. That's crazy. That's nasty, man. We can't even get to this, but this is what I'm talking about, you know? The people gotta, you know, they gotta do better, just, you know, throwing this out their window and stuff. You know? Gotta do better. I'm gonna end this video saying that. Just gotta do better, man.